All right. I got some Bam Bam hair going on. Did y'all get nervous? Did you think I wasn't gonna be here? What's up? Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. That's what's happening. That's what's happening, guys. I got like an amazing stuff for you guys today. I didn't throw up topic because I really wasn't sure and I didn't want to get committed to kind of a thing. Let me throw some lights on here. What's up, V? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much better, right? I didn't even know there was a light in here. This is my, like, what up, Marie? What up, Marie? Charlotte's in the house. All right, so I want to introduce a couple of things to you guys as we're moving into, we're getting closer to 5-week challenge. There's going to be a price increase on Friday midnight. Price goes up $50. It's $99. If you haven't signed up and registered yet, get in on it. This is it. Like, we're coming to the end of our kind of lockdown time, and we're right before the July 4th weekend. If you're in the United States, we celebrate July 4th. There's going to be some madness going on. So June 1st is Monday. We're going to have our first scheduled Zoom meeting. I'm going to have everybody like totally on board and super excited. Got a bunch of really cool people that have signed up. So $99 for 5 weeks of like all in training with me. We have 2 Zoom meetings. They're going to be badass. We're going to Zoom on Monday. We're going to Zoom on Friday. We're going to have a lot of like challenges during the week. I'm going to have you guys like totally on the Mindset Reset program. So a lot of this is about you guys like really like coming kind of into my world and the way that I explain it. What up, Eve? Is her butt is sore? Yeah, don't worry. We got more where that came from. It's all about being sore is being strong. Strong. Oh, hello. Lori, what is up? I want you guys getting signed up. Mindset Reset, $99. If you haven't gotten signed up, drop a 99 in the comments below. This is going to be like mind-changing, body-changing, like the whole package. I'm trying to shove into what's up, Karen? What's up, Aaron? What is up, Eve? Guys, what is up? Jump on your $99 special. Do it now. 99 in the comments below. Do it. Sign up, because I'm not going to be hand holding outside of that group. Once that group gets started, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, remember what we talked about in the group last night? And you guys are going to be like, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to be in the group, and it's going to be too late. You're going to be left out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get set up. $99 to change your life. Training with me every single day for 5 full weeks. And it's not about, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to get skinny. The hell is skinny? Skinny ain't sexy. On some meat. On some meat and some muscle. When you want to grab somebody and be like, right? You ever heard the term skinny fat girl? Yeah. Nobody likes a skinny fat girl. Like she's so skinny. And then you gotta like touch her arm. It's like marshmallow. Like that's not sexy. Look at Marie. Do it, guys. Yeah. I had a really fun conversation with a couple of you guys yesterday that signed up. I'm not gonna say who, but there was some giggling going on and some really funny shit. Like, you guys are funny. And that's what I think is really cool about this group. Like, you guys are funny. And we talked about this is not your mom's weight loss group, right? So this is how the story goes. Like, years and years and years ago, I don't have my eyebrows. I have no makeup on. I am so raw with you guys right now. Oh, by the way, this is turning into a podcast. I got all my podcast stuff going on. So I was practicing last night, which is why I didn't post anything, because I was a little busy. So it's super exciting. Podcast is coming. We have t-shirts coming. We have, I say we like I'm more than one person, but I kind of feel like you guys are on the journey with me. So this is all like happening. I'm making you guys like, so people are like, do a t-shirt, right? So here's my mindset on a t-shirt. So when I go online and I look at the t-shirts, I go, oh my God, what are they gonna wear? Like, Erin ain't gonna wear a t-shirt. Erin ain't covering this up. No, that's like her moneymaker, right? Let's see. Who's gonna wear a t-shirt? I don't think Marie's gonna wear a t-shirt. Let me see. But then I thought, oh, it's not just a t-shirt. It's gonna be part of your collection. It's gonna be part of the collection. And the t-shirt is like yummy soft. Like if you wanna cut it up, I don't really care. But I want it to be your pajamas. I'm gonna make the first round of t-shirts is gonna be your pajamas. So you're gonna wanna wear that at night when you're like comfy schmumpy and throw on that t-shirt, right? So that's gonna be the first collection. I'm gonna get a cool design going. I'm super excited, and I'm excited for you guys. All right, so I'm barefoot today. That's the bottom of my dirty foot, sorry. But I wanted to show you because I talked to, what up, Laura? Laura's in the house. Marilyn, what up? Welcome. So I think it's Mimi, but I see both names on here, so I'm not really sure if they call you Marilyn or Mimi, but there you go. All right, and it's really hot today. It's muggy, and it's raining. I don't know where you guys are, but I'm in Jacksonville, and it's raining. It's just like raining all week. All right, so here's the deal. So look at these feet. Sorry, they're dirty. All right, so I have a really freaking high arch, and I have a wide, Mimi, there you go. I have a wide toe box, a very, very extremely high arch. It's like ridiculously high. Check out that. Look at that. Look at that arch. It's like really high. What's up, Wanda? And so I have a narrow mid-step, and I was doing karate my whole life, so I've always been barefoot. So I prefer to be barefoot. Then I became a runner and triathlons and all that, so barefoot, whatever. Very short period of my life, that's not true, it was a long period of my life. I wore high heels all the time. In fact, you never caught me out of high heels. And very short period of my time, I know, some of you are giggling right now and you're like, what? Yes, it's true. And there was a very period of time where you couldn't catch me in a pair of pants. I never wore pants. Like, no way. I would never go out without a skirt on. And usually, like, inappropriately short skirt. Because I got these legs, right? You get older and you're like, nixting of the high heels. In fact, I would go to, like, a dinner party, and I'd take the shoes, and I'd put them in my bag, and I'd go where I was gonna go, and I'd I'd change my flip-flops into my shoes and get where I was going, right? Entrance, what up? Chris is in the house, Brenda's in the house, welcome. Bessie's in the house, cool. So, what has happened is I ended up breaking my foot years ago, and I laughed because I was in a cast for like 12 weeks, and I was teaching classes. People were like, you're insane. I'd be squatting with one foot, right, because I can. Because I always use that story like, hey, people will break something and then they're like, never go to the gym again. And gain 30 pounds and then go, oh yeah, I broke my pinky and it kept me from going to the gym. I got a really bad haircut and I couldn't go to the gym. What? Like, seriously. The excuses that you guys make are sometimes just unbelievable. And that's part of Mindset Reset. Like, your excuses are your opportunity to be a victim. And when you guys are a victim and you play victim, it's like a delusion, an illusion, because it's not real. Being a victim is not real. That's just in your head, and it's your circumstance that has nothing to do with anybody. It's just something that you cling on to. We're like survivors, right? So you're like, oh, if I grab that, thought, right? oh, I got a broken finger, so I'm just gonna use that as, poor me, my broken finger, and the list goes on and on and on. And I'm not talking about some serious issues. I'm talking about some stupid stuff that you guys like try to throw at me as if I have any kind of empathy for, oh, I broke my nail, right? What do you say? Don says, had sprained my ankle and just hopped into gym and modified. Hell yeah, you did. Broke your big toe, but still got it in a spin shoe. Okay, so I had a client years ago. She broke her toe and she cut a hole in the spin shoe. She's like, oh no, that's not happening. And that little broken toe just stuck outside of the shoe. I was like, girl, when it all falls apart, you're coming to my island. Because when people like that come into my world, I'm like, oh, tribe, what up? Go ahead, drop down below, comment and say tribe. When you say tribe to me, I'm like, oh, you get it. Like nothing will stop you. Think about that deserted island, right? To me, that's like heaven. And you have to build, what's the first thing you need when you're on a deserted island? Anybody know? Drop me a comment real quick. I'm just reading here. People who are missing limbs still go to the gym. Oh yeah, hell yeah. We need, what is it? Tribe. That's my girl right there, paying attention. What's the first thing you need when you're on the deserted island? Shelter? Laura, can you throw down some tribe for me? Shelter. We need to protect ourselves first. And then what do? Then you go out and you find food. You got to secure your food source, right? Drinking water. How do you get it? Yeah, water. Right? So we think shelter, water, because shelter first, because let me tell you something. If you've ever been cold, and I used to do a shit ton of camping, which I'm going to start doing again. I'm so excited. And I'll take you guys with me. It was always the shelter, because if you're outside and you're cold and you're wet, life just gets like really like myopic, right? It gets like super myopic. And you're like, shit. So you want to get covered, and the whole thing. Then you find your water, and then you start thinking about food, because you're like, I'm going to need some energy source here. When you come onto my island, you have to be prepared. 5-week challenge. I'm going to put challenges in for you guys. And some of you are going to be like, I don't think I can do this. No, I doubt it. I think you guys are going to like crush it. And then you're going to get everybody you know, like, to do the 5-week challenge. You're going to be like, you got to do the 5-week challenge. And the 5-week challenge, once you come out of that, there's another 5-week challenge. Don't think I haven't thought this out. There's another 5-week challenge after that. But you got to go to round 1 to get to round 2, because you're not coming onto my island unless you like crushing, right? And crushing for everyone is different. So I don't want you guys to come at me and go, I want to lose 5 pounds. What's 5 pounds? Like, seriously. It's the whole, like, if I look in the mirror, is that what I look like? Well, that's a one-dimensional viewpoint. And it's also through your eyes. But my eyes don't see what your eyes see. What's up, Michelle? I feel like I'm looking crazy today. But guess what? I don't care. And I'm hot. And I'm starting to sweat. And I haven't done anything yet. And by the way, I haven't even had... What? Michelle, I miss you. I think y'all need to just pack bags and start looking at real estate in Jacksonville, and everyone come here, because this place is amazing. It's amazing. I was calculating the other day going, Oh, and Wanda's already in Alabama, so... Wanda, are you in Alabama? We're like neighbors. Oh, and there's Carlito. Carlito, you're going to have to pack a bag and move to Jacksonville and be with me here, so... Oh, you want me to come back to crazy Miami? For what? Let me tell you something. Realized the other day when I came here, right in mid-March, it was cold and cool. Like, Crispy. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So you're in Alabama, I'm in Jacksonville. We are so neighbors, but the weather and the foliage and the animals and the people, just saying, like, it's nice here. It's super nice. And it's cool. And it's beautiful. And it's hot right now. And let's say if it's hot from here, it'll be cool again in October. So it's only like really 4 months. And when you're in Miami, it's hot 12 months a year, pretty much. It gets cool about 2 days. And that 2 days is when all the lunatics that go to Aspen for the summer pop out with their Uggs, and it's hysterical. Like if you're in Aventura, you've got Uggs. Just saying. And it's funny. Y'all look crazy. You look totally crazy with Uggs. Because Uggs are ugly. Uggs are meant for Aspen. Keep them there. It's cool. Because everybody has them. Alright. So I broke my foot. And as you guys know, you get a 30% off of Vivo Barefoot shoes, vivobarefoot.com. If you guys want to get that, just DM me and I'll send you the link for that. Something in this place, and I don't know if it's pollen or dust or dirt or what, but I sit right here now. I've been here like a week and I'm like, I can't breathe. All right, so this is what I got. Look, pay attention. If you can't look, too bad. It's silicone. And I've been wanting these for the longest time because when I broke my toe, my foot has shifted. And I'm trying to get out of this narrow-toed situation because it's causing what's called a neuroma in my foot, which I've had for a long time. And a neuroma is the same thing as, not the same thing, sorry, rewind. It's like this. It's a little thing in the middle of my toe and the bottom of my foot. So I really can't even wear high heels anymore, and that pisses me off because I got some nice shoes. I have nice clothes, but I always look like this. People think that's just how I look. And then when I'm dressed, girl, I turn it out. All right, so I'm going to put them on, and I want you to see what I'm doing. So they're toe spacers, and I'm going to wear them today. I talked to one of my friends, Jen, if she's on here, about her boy's foot. And a lot of people have flat feet, and they think that flat feet is a disease. You know, being in the fitness community and industry, the one thing that I did early on in my career, and I became a personal trainer when I was 16 years old. That's why when I say I have a 40-year career, I'm not even joking. Like, I started karate when I was really little, so I've always been around fitness-minded people, and then I decided early on, I need to associate. Yeah. You want a link, Brenda? You want a link for what? The toe spacers or the shoes? Because now what I do all day, and I know it looks funny, and I don't mean to be rude, but I love you guys. We're like family. We're tribe. We're good. So that's what's happening right now with my feet, so that I can correct this toe and open my toes, because our toes and our feet are like our hands. And I think I said it yesterday that when my toes are not sensitive to the ground, it's like wearing towels around your hands, right? Carlito, you're flirting and everyone is reading your comments and you're adorable and they don't know that we've known each other for 100 years. And yes, I'll marry you, but you have to move to Jacksonville. That's end of story. So, like having big, enormous towels on your hands and you're trying to do things without any type of, like imagine typing. So I always refer to hands are to feet, elbows are to knees. So we have that kind of dexterity. And when you eliminate the dexterity in your feet, that's when stuff starts breaking down. So when we talk about arches, what happens is if your arch is falling flat and you're wearing an elevated shoe and your feet are kind of cramped into shoes, that's why there are certain companies, like big name shoe companies, that I refuse to wear because of the angle of the foot. So what I want you guys to start thinking about is, we're going to open up those feet, we're going to start leveling out, and I want you to start thinking about being more barefoot. Because if you guys are hitting with the heel, hitting with your heel first, especially you runners out there, you're doing more damage here than instead of coming to the midfoot. So your midfoot is where you need to be landing. We'll talk about running and running gait, but our feet are designed to hit midfoot first. That's why our Achilles, you guys that are wearing high heels all the time and you're on an arch and you think it looks good, great, but you're messing your feet up super bad. And by cramping your toes in, it's also creating this compartment inside. So toe spacers, you guys are gonna get these. I'm not sponsored, but they're silicone gel, so they're super mushy. So as soon as I put them on, I'm gonna put on this second pair. You can wear them all day. If you're not used to them, it takes a minute to get used to them, but we're trying to open up those feet. Feet have a whole life of their own. And it's also like nice feet. And I have nice feet. Not good feet. And we want health from head to toe. We want health from head to toe. So I got my second pair of spacers on. And again, these are not, I highly, highly, highly recommend, pay attention. Where do you get those? I'll tell you. Like everything else, Amazon. I'll show you the packaging. But there's part 2 of my toe spacers. And again, my feet are still mushy. I can walk around. This foot is definitely going through changes. And I can feel them in the toes on the outside so that they're opening and they're trying to get back their sensitivity. But I wore them all day yesterday and I took them off last night and I did not want to be bothered at night. But yeah, there's that. So talking about head to toe, I want to share also with you guys, there's a meditation app that I use during the day. So I went from feet back to head. Again, guys, don't forget, Mindset Resets, 5-week challenge, 5-week challenge. Everybody's jumping on. $99, there's going to be a price increase at the end of the week. So I have a bunch of people that are coming on board. I really, really, really highly encourage you guys to jump on. We're having 2 Zoom sessions. We're going to have a Zoom session on Monday night, Zoom session on Friday night. Get you guys totally organized since we guys are still in lockdown. It's a great time to just kind of get this going because as we know, people are kind of coming out of their campgrounds and venturing out into the world, and I don't recommend that. I'm not that person. I saw some people coming on like, oh, they're violating our rights. I'm like, yeah, no. If your mom told you, hey, stay home, you're sick, you would listen. And that's basically it. Like, there's a lot of sick people out there. So I want you guys to be happy and healthy. So I'm going to be here, Coffee Talk every day, 9 o'clock, and then our workout at 10. Our workout today, by the way, is upper body. We're going to hammer bicep, tricep, and some push-up challenge work today. We're going to finish with a little bit of abs. So I always look at upper body sometimes as, since I don't have like pull-up bar. Actually, we did TRX yesterday and I'm a little tender. So today's going to be a little bit of a counterbalance to upper body, chest work, shoulder, a little bit of shoulder in the push-up, and then tricep, bicep work. We're going to hit legs again tomorrow. So if you guys don't have big band, hold on. Oh, and by the way, I can wear my flip-flops with my shoes. My shoes, not closed shoes. I use open-toed shoes. But I want to make sure that you guys get banded because we're doing a lot of bands. Susie gave me the link for the bands. These are called Bubble Booty, which it's P-O-B-O, P-E-O-B. I'll send the link to you guys. If you don't have your bands, I'll send you guys the link. Also, you want your silicone bands as well because they work totally different. Marie, what? Yes, love the sound of today's workout. Hell yeah! We're gonna work strict form. We're working for time today. So on your workout, we'll describe it. I'm gonna stay on here for about another 20 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a 10-minute gap to regroup, get all your equipment. I'm gonna move the car out of the way and get you guys going. So today is a little bit of an easier workout. I'm using 10-pound dumbbells also. So that's that. I want to move back into 5-week challenge. We're going to cover in the Mindset Reset. We've got the 7 Pillars of Power. It's going to be your first introduction to how my program works. I've just signed up a bunch of people. I have a full online program. It's a 6-month transformation program as well. And with that, I want to talk to you guys about self-talk. And when I talk about self-talk, there's like 2 parts of the camp. Part of the camp is we think like motivation. And I think motivation is overused. And it's really not a... I want to say it's kind of all of this is intangible. Intangible meaning it's not something that I can go, oh, let me grab that. Like if sometimes I go on to YouTube or Pinterest or some of these other sites that I use for inspiration more than motivation. Because motivation for me sometimes is like, I really know I should work out, but I just, like, bleh. Sometimes when my body's really, really sore, my mind is going, no. I think the couch is better. No. I think you should lay down. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, but I really should work out. No. The couch is going to be a better option. And then the fight kicks in. And then there's this chatter. And then there's this chatter. And that's when the squirrels start playing like, woo, woo. Should I sit down? Should I work out? Should I sit down? Should I work out? And then you're like, ah. And then sometimes inside, in kind of like my heart center, I can look onto those accounts or reflect back into my own journey and go, you know what? I'm super inspired, like by something that I've read or something that I feel in my passion. And my passion is what gets me up at night. It gets me out of bed. It makes me write things down. My whole world has been a process. Check me. These pads, like I have thousands of them. Getting ready to unfold my book. I started writing. I think I found someone that's going to help me ghostwrite. But a lot of it has to do with years and years and years of my story, of my journey. I don't know that it's even relevant for anybody. I think when people say, oh, I'm going to write a book, I'm like, yeah, okay. You're kind of boring, but all right, cool. And sometimes I think I'm really boring. But then I realize, no, I'm kind of funny. I have some stories. And if those stories inspire you, at least one of you, to take the leap, I think the 5-week challenge is just that. I want you guys to see me and work with me and get what inspires me. Get a piece of me into your head and into your mindset so you can also wake up and go, I want to crush it too. And I want to crush it in my life. I want to crush it in my business. I want to crush it in my relationships. I want to crush it in my next, what's my next phase? Where am I going? What is it that you want to do? Where do you want to go? How do you want to impact your legacy? How do you want to be remembered? Right? You're never going to be remembered by the car you drive. I promise you. Because nobody cares. You're never going to be remembered by your hair. because nobody cares. But what you will be remembered by, when you look in the mirror and you feel like, hey, I've helped some people along the way, and I've guided some people that I felt like, they needed some help. And it doesn't have to entail money. Sometimes it's just being there, just really like all in. And I have a lot of all in friends. A lot of you are on here right now. And inspiring you guys to work out, that's my thing. That's my thing. So inspiration is also a mindset pillar, and how that gets set up is you pre-program. So if you're watching the news all day long, which it doesn't really change, it's more chaotic and idiotic every day. Like, I watch the news sometimes just to kind of like check out, and then I'm like, oh my God, it's just insane. Like any channel, day or night. Some craziness over there, and some craziness over there, and some craziness over there. And it draws you in like a black hole. And then you start running down that bunny trail. And the next thing you know, you're watching some other craziness and some other craziness. And then all of a sudden, you become crazy. You start getting like your head like, ugh, over there and over there and over there and over there. And then you become that. So instead, I fill myself with just positive and uplifting and inspiring, motivating, right? It's almost like an analogy of, you ever watch a Rocky movie? Not that you watch Rocky, but you get the idea. And then all of a sudden, midway through the movie, you're like, oh, come on, I gotta go for a run now, right? You're like, what? Or you're on Instagram and you're checking out these like hot bodies going, oh yeah, I think I need to go for, go lift some weights. What's Lisa doing? Right? And I don't want you to get into the illusion that those 20-year-old Instagram bodies are what you're going to look like. Because if you're not 20, and let me point out something on an Instagram body. Remember, if those are filtered, and there's a lot of like lighting going on, and you don't see the raw side, a lot of those bodies are, there's a lot of illusion going on. I want to see that raw side, the people doing the work. That's what I want to see. I like to see the people doing the work. I'm like, oh, wow, crushing. That's awesome. Strength training. Oh, that's awesome. Not just a picture, like a photo. Ooh, I want to look like that. I'm like, yeah. Show me the work. Show me how it's done, right? You guys are very quiet out there. So on the 5-week challenge, we talk about mental commitment. We talk about the mental commitment that gets you inspired to be able to sign your name on the dotted line and say, I'm going to take these 5 weeks and I'm going to be very focused and very serious about this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put my goals right in front of me. And what I live by is a mantra of, I'm the same way today as I was 30 years ago, 40 years ago. Nothing's really changed. Hold on, what's on here? Right on. We're going to turn this into a podcast. I say we, as in me, and I'm actually getting everything set up so that you guys can, listen in the car, when you wake up, at night. You can download these pieces, put it in your head, get yourself like totally organized. Yeah. 5-week challenge. Drop me a 99 down below. Get yourself signed up. Let's get things rocking. Our first Zoom meeting is going to be Monday night coming up. So $99 for a 5-week all-intensive course. I want you guys to be totally fired up for this. Brenda says the word crush has such a positive effect on me. It's like Pavlov's dog in my head. I hear crush. I'm in a savage mode. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. Guys, look at me. Crush means like nothing is it's almost like I get that like that Hulk figure, right? Like or Thor with that hammer, right? And nothing stands in your way. Nothing stands in your way. Repeat it. Nothing stands in your way. Marie says, 5 weeks, $99. Do it, people. Nothing will stand in your way during that 5-week program. I will make sure of that. So all I'm going to say is your bullshit's going to come up, and I'm going to take the Thor hammer and just like, boosh, right? That was just bullshit. Boosh. And not only is it me, but it's going to be all your brothers and sisters on here going, boosh. So when you bring your bullshit to light and you look at it and go, wow, that's just crap. I do it for myself. I got to look at my own shit and go, wow, that's just crap. We're going to make it an accountability session. You guys are going to come in. You're going to put it all on the line. We're all going to do this together. Remember, this is not your mother's weight loss program. This is us. We're tribe. We're a bunch of unicorns, badass unicorns, going out there into the world and saying, you know what? I need this. I need this. It's like being in like camp, and it's with your best friends, right? And all your best friends are there together to be like, yeah, let's do it. Because I realize when I do it for myself and there's like no one around, I have to really have a strong mindset. It's like a library in my head that I can refer back to and say, hey, there's a reason why I'm crushing. There's a reason why I'm here with all of you. Because if I wasn't crushing on the regular, if I was just bullshitting and I came on here, I'd have like 2 people on here. Right? And this is going to get out into the world. And in a year from now, when we've evolved out of the 5-week and you've done like 10 5-week programs and you've got all your friends on here, and we're all camping together and we're all tribe and you all have your pajama shirt on, right? We're going to talk about food shopping. We're going to talk about meal prepping, because if you don't have your food dialed in, nothing will happen. It's the food prep and dialing your food shopping is the same thing as a business plan. If you guys have businesses out there and you're working without a business plan, it's the same. Your body is a business plan. It's your most important and most valued asset you have. And I'll prove that to you with one little analogy. Have you ever had a stomach flu? Because I really want to drive this point home. And when you had that stomach flu, how crushing were you? Did you get up and you're like, I'm going to go work out anyway? No. And anyone that was around you, you were like, get away from me. Or you were just begging to have like your mommy, somebody take care of me, make it go away, right? So that's where we also have to micromanage ourselves as a business, because your body should be that temple, as they say, where you say, I'm not eating that. That does not go in my body. Sorry, that's maybe good for you, but it's not good for me. And that's where we have to change our mindset to recognize, I'm going to set up my meal plan. And not everyone is the same, because I also deal with people that are vegetarians or vegans or whatever your eating patterns are. And those are personal choices that have nothing to do with me. I fully disclose who I am, where I am, how I eat, what I eat, when I eat it. I'll tell you guys, I ate lemon Oreo cookies. What? And as I ate them last night, again, I'm with my family, so I'm going to take this next week and just be like, all right, that's it. I'm done. In fact, what I said to them was, I don't eat at night. That's not my thing. And I've been eating at night, so I feel like I've gained weight, which I did. And I'm okay with it because I could care less. So as I'm eating the cookies, I'm going, oh my God, no wonder people get fat, because this shit's good. It's yummy. And all that sugar, just woof. and the peeling of the cookie and eating the cream. I was like, okay, how old am I right now? And so I said to my family, and part of what you guys need to do, and when you guys sign up for the 5-week program, you're going to have that conversation with the people that are either in your house or very close to you guys, is this. Okay, I love it. I love to do it this way. Babe. Yeah, babe. We need to have a conversation about the 5-week program. I really need you either all in with me or I need your full support. Yeah, babe, I love you. Of course I'll support you. Well, no, babe, I really, like, shopping is, like, my food is my food. You can't touch it. And please don't bring those cookies into the house while I'm on the 5-week program. Yeah, babe, what am I supposed to do? Well, you can eat them in the bathroom by yourself and don't let me know that you have cookies in the house. How about that? Really, babe? It's like that? Yeah, babe, it's like that. So, if you love me, you support me, and you want me to be all sexy and fine, right? Yeah, babe, but I think you're sexy and fine just the way you are. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. But you know that I feel better when I'm like shredded and I feel like solid and sexy, right? Okay, yeah, babe, but I still love you anyway. But okay, yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it. And I'm all in with you. Well, how long is the 5-week program? It's 5 weeks. Like, like all 5 weeks? Yeah, it's 5 weeks. But, like, is it just you and me? Like, who else? No, it's all these people that signed up that are on, like, Lisa's program. So, like, let's do it together so that we can stay on the same page. Because I love you, too. And, babe, you know what? Like, that little chunky around this mid-center, it's just not doing anything for me. Oh, what? Are you trying to say I'm fat? No, babe, I'm just saying that, you know, like, that's not what you look like when I met you. Well, I thought we were supposed to love each other unconditionally no matter what. Yeah, babe, but just saying, like, you've gained a little weight during quarantine. What are you trying to say, babe? Wait a minute. I'm saying that I love you, and I really think that you should do this program with me. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think if we were on the same page, you would be, like, totally agreeable with me right now. Because I think that you need to lose, like, a lot of weight. Because you got, like, really fat, bro. Or girl. Or whatever. Okay, I just cracked myself up. But this is where we're going. So, 5-week challenge. We got to get you guys super organized and super on the same page. So, with that said, don't forget, we've got a workout here. I'm going to check out here in like 5 minutes. Marie says, sugar, what a rush. Yeah, you know, sugar's like a big bad bear. And sugar is, I think, the dragon. Because sugar chases sugar. Carlita, what is up? My girl is in the house. I gotta put my glasses on again. Okay, it's so hot, I'm like fogging my glasses. It is so incredibly hot. Nothing comes between me and my 5 weeks. Not even babe. I don't have a babe, so those conversations are like from past situations. I've had situations, but I've really never been with anyone that wasn't like on the same page, and I'm usually in my situations are always people tend to eat better when they're with me. Sometimes I get a little wonky, but it's usually like it's a lifestyle. And when I eat really good all the time, there's no sugar, no wheat, no dairy, no nothing, no crap. What happens is your body gets super sensitive. The gut gets very, very sensitive and very alive. So when you eat bad things, the first thing that happens is that trigger, the same trigger that, like a car, and the lights go off and you ignore the light, and all of a sudden you can't, your car is like a piece of crap. Right? Bad gas. And you gotta pull over, and you call the tow truck, and you're like, my car doesn't work anymore. Like, my body doesn't work anymore. It doesn't perform anymore. And I'm bloated like you're 6 months pregnant. Raise your hand. I know who you are. right? You get that big bloated feeling. You're like, oh, I'm bloated and gassy. Well, guys, that's not normal, by the way. Number two, sugar chases sugar. That's a dragon in the body. It's a dragon. Sugar chases sugar. Sugar chases sugar. So if you feel like you're chasing sugar, you probably haven't had enough protein. You're probably totally disorganized. And all you're thinking about is getting more sugar in. So we've got to, yes, we've got to heal from within. I'm watching you guys writing, keep writing. You're throwing some hearts on me too. I love that. Bia. My mango Bia is coming today. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Guys, we're also going to have a lot of homework in the 5-week challenge. Not to say that you guys cannot get in on this program. If you decide right now is not your time, I can also send you my calendar. I have one-on-one sessions available. I have private training sessions that I have with you guys are available. Also, I have a long-term 6-month commitment. We're going to be working on a podcast. We're going to be working on live streaming. I'm super excited about that. That's coming up. Me coming back to Miami. A nice, fun little project that's going to be something that's probably ongoing for you guys. I hope I never go back to a gym ever again. If I see the inside of a gym, it could be just too soon because I want to make sure that you guys also have all the equipment needs that you're going to need for lifestyle training. If you just need a small space or you have a garage or your living room, we're going to be working with TRX, jump rope. I have my jump rope over here. I use that in case we can't go outside for a run. I'm going to teach you guys how to run. We got a lot of amazing stuff coming up for you guys. Again, you've got a Vivo Barefoot. There are a couple of shoes that I'm really interested in. I wear these sandals also. Don't laugh. You'll see them when I'm working out. But I need my feet to kind of open up, so I'm resetting and reestablishing my feet. I want you guys to think about sand, toes in your sand in the toes if you're on the beach, walking barefoot. I remember growing up and being just super sensitive to the ground. Not sensitive, but because I was always barefoot in karate, I was always on wood floors, and the way that I trained. And then over time, you just become like civilized, like super civilized. And yeah, I'm not wearing Birkenstocks. They look like Birkenstocks, but they're actually a cheaper version because I came up here and I didn't have any, really, I had like a small bag of clothes. So I went shopping. They look like Birkenstocks, but I've actually fallen in love with them. And I was never really a Birkenstock girl. I wore Crocs for a while because those were so comfy. If you guys have never worn Crocs, and hey, don't hate that they're ugly, but man, are they comfy. What? So when I was racing a lot, I was always in my Crocs because they're also waterproof. And a lot of people use them like kitchen shoes. Yeah, super comfy. So these are kind of like a Birkenstock knockoff. But when I lift and I train barefoot. So this is where I thrive. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a 10-minute window. Crocs give you sweaty feet. Crocs. I wear the Croc sandals, so they really work for me. I haven't worn Crocs in years and years and years and years. I actually have Adidas slides that I wear mostly. But enough about my shoes. What about individual toe shoes? Honest opinion about those. One, I find them offensively ugly. Like, I can't look at people that have those toe shoes. I can't. Like, it kind of weirds me out. And I've worn them. I got a pair 100 years ago when they first came out, and they were incredibly uncomfortable. Like, Not right. Hideous is totally the word. Like hideous, number one, the way they look. I don't think any female should ever put those on their feet because they're so incredibly ugly. And I had a friend that used to wear them, and she was like all like military with those on her feet. And I wanted to tell her, by the way, you're so cute, but when I look at your feet, I want to run. Like, those are so ugly. And if you guys wear them, God bless you. Like, cool. Be cool. Be cool. Do you. Do you. I'll do me. You do you. I do me. You do you. But those are just hideous. And those, I don't like the shoes with like that. Like, these are super, look at this. My toes are so happy right now. But, the toe shoes, no bueno. No. Not on these feet. I got them because the trainer told me to wear them while I work out. Got rid of them. Yeah, good girl. Hey, by the way, don't believe a word I say. Either you do the research on your own, or you can just totally blindly believe me because I'm just coming from experience. Or, do whatever the hell you want to do. I don't give a crap. What I am here to do is help you guys expose all of the crap that's out there. I am not sponsored by anything or anyone, which makes my opinion like my own opinion, and I'm not pressured. And I don't do anything that I don't want to do anyway, ever. It's just not my thing. I have no interest whatsoever. I make my money, and I'm happy with what I do. If somebody wants to sponsor me, I promise you guys, when I got the Vivos, it was a gift, and it was from somebody that I trusted. So I had always been looking for a minimal shoe that worked for me. And I've seen some out there that I think are just crap. They're like trying to do the minimal thing, but they just didn't really get it down. And I have to jive. I have to jive with the company. So if you check out Vivo Barefoot, I've got a few people that took me up on the 30% discount. They're just, it's another mindset. That's all it is. Another mindset. I want to have good, happy feet for the rest of my life. I've seen some funky feet, and let me tell you something. I think feet are like, tell you a lot about a person. Like, if I just shove my feet in a shoe and I'm trying to hide my feet, no. Feet speak volumes to who you are. So go ahead, take a look at your feet. Are you working it out? Look, I know manicures and pedicures. Listen, guys, I get it. Like, I haven't had my hair done. I manicure, pedicure. I'm like over there trying to do, so I can't wait for all that to happen. But let's take care of your body. Guys, I gotta shut it down. I love you as always. If you found value in my content, go ahead and like, share. Let's do a watch party. Let's put this out there for everybody. I want you guys to get on this show every day is Coffee Talk at 9 o'clock. We got a workout at 10 o'clock. I love you guys. Today's an upper body workout. I want you to go ahead and get your Bia drink. If you need some Bia and you need to get an account, drop me a Bia below. If you want to get in on my 5-week challenge, drop me a 99 in the comments right now. Don't wait. Get signed up. Friday night is going to be a price increase. We start on Monday morning. So if you guys are really interested in this program and you want all of this, get yourself on the program. Somebody's talking to me right now. I live barefoot at home. Yeah. Is there a place to get that drink? Try to before buying a case. Gail, do me a favor. Drop me a comment. No, not a comment. Give me a private message and I'll set you up with an account. I'm actually going to send you guys a link so that you can spend a 30-minute session with me, talking to me, so I can get your account set up so you guys can get the best drink on the planet. I love you guys. Peace out. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Be right back.